A new set of Benks cases and accessories just arrived and hit my table, and in this video I'm going to unbox them, test them for you guys and do a full review. So let's just start because there are just so many. As you can see, it's a whole stack. This thing here is the Mac Club phone grip and stand, and you can do a bunch of things with this. I'm going to later show you, and it's not only working on the iPhone, it's going to work on any other case that has a MagSafe. Also 360-degree rotation, so you can do a bunch of things, and I'm going to demonstrate. But here, the main star in this video, guys, this is the GoldenTide Armor Air case, and it just looks fantastic. Again, it's built with Kevlar. We have a durable 600D Kevlar fiber by DuPont. It has also the enhanced lens protection. It's lightweight. I'm gonna also measure this, and of course it's also MagSafe compatible, which means that you can just put some things and they're gonna stick for real. But that's not the only thing. Like I told you, a bunch of things happening in this video. This here is the Aurora armor case. Again, it's built with the very same Kevlar. I have to emphasize this, guys, this is 600D made by DuPont. I used a lot of aramide cases out of AliExpress and etc., and not all of them really were with great quality. This thing here is for real. I do use Benks cases now as my main cases for my phones, so I'm gonna demonstrate what you can do with this. And then, guys, boom, also a glass screen protector for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, because those phones, yep, they are a hell of expensive. It's always good to protect them. So guys, now let's unbox all the products, let's weigh them, and let's review them. And take a look at that unboxing experience. This is the protective case built by Kevlar. You can see DuPont. When you turn it on the back, you can see how it's designed. This is something that Benks is calling the jacquard process, the weaving of all these fibers that are so beautifully selected and interlaced. And when you open it, guys, yep, this is, we're gonna see the real thing. And here we are, the GoldenTide armor case and the Aurora armor case. So beautiful, guys. Now, why is this called the GoldenTide? Now, you can imagine why. Just take a look at this design. I'm not sure if the camera can capture this, but when you look at this from a certain angle, it almost looks like 3D. And in the same time, when you touch it, it's very flat. It's really a masterpiece. And when you turn this around and you remove the cover, you're gonna get the nice phone case installation tips, because it's very important to install this case properly. Remember, this is a very durable material, but you need to use it in the right way to make sure that it's going to last for a lot of time. Inside, guys, we have the MagLab 2.0 designed by Benks, which means that you can put this on anything that is MagSafe certified, like chargers, like wallets, and of course this very nice thing. You see, this is the holder here. You can do a lot of things with this, and I'm gonna show this later in the video. Now let's check the Aurora case. Same beautiful design, same glorious design. Not a 3D effect like we see here. Every little element here so well aligned, and that's not always the case with those aramide fiber cases. Comes with the very same phone case installation tips. And now, guys, enjoy the beauty of the Aurora case. Also, a very nice metal protection around the whole camera module to keep that thing safe. Inside, we do have the MagClap designed by Benks. This says here MagClap. The GoldenTide though says MagLab 2.0. The inside of the GoldenTide feels so smooth, it's almost like silk. This thing here is a little bit different, but it will protect your case for sure. And now it's time to weigh the cases. I'm gonna put the GoldenTide exactly 25 grams. And now I'm gonna weight the Aurora one. Oh, Aurora one is just a bit heavier. You might ask why, but let me show you the differences. The GoldenTide armor is the Air version, which means that it's lighter, very thin, very sleek, because it has these cutouts here for the buttons, also for the camera slider. This thing here is the Aurora Armor Pro case. So this is the maximum protection, which means everything is gonna be covered. The action button, the volume rocker, the power button, and of course, the only thing that will stand out here is the cutout for the new camera control. So if you want to go for the max protection, the Armor Pro would be the better choice. But if you want to go for the best design out there, if you ask me, this thing here wins. And let me show you, I'm using the Armor Air case for my S24 Ultra. This is simply beautiful, allowing me to just have a glance at the original color, has all the nice cutouts where they should be, and really protects my phone everywhere. This is how the Air version stacks against the Pro one. You can clearly see from that side, from this side, here, and also of course at the bottom. Now you might wonder, if you're getting the Air version and not the Pro one, is your camera gonna be protected? The answer is yes, absolutely. This case here is just a slightly bit thinner than the Pro one, and thus the camera protection is just a bit bigger to make sure that all is protected. And now it's time to install the phone and test it. And now it's time to remove my current Benks case and install the iPhone 16 Pro Max in the new cases. Installation, very important, let me show you. First thing you need to do is align the phone case to the side here where the volume rocker is, okay? Put it like this and then just firmly snap it, okay? You can do this here and then here, boom. The moment you hear this click, so satisfying, you know the case is installed. How to deinstall it, guys? The best way to do so is just push out the phone in the area where the camera lens is. So like this, alright, start pushing. Once you did it here, just try to push it from the other side and very slightly remove the case. And take a look at this beauty. It's almost not there. If I am to give you this phone right now, most probably you're not gonna even notice it's in a case. This thing here is so thin, right? So thin, it's almost not there. And when you turn it on the back and you feel this nice and premium texture, you know this is the real thing. By the way, some very important information. We do have a slightly elevated angle here at all ends to make sure that the screen is protected. As you can see, no wobbling here. When you put it on the back, okay, it's gonna be some wobbling because of that camera protection, but take a look, guys. This is so subtle and yet it protects all the cameras. And now let's test the Armor Pro protection. Remember, this beast here provides the maximum protection. See, everything protected from all angles. Again, same installation, put it like this where the volume rocker is, and then boom. Once you hear this satisfying click sound, you know it's installed. Now guys, take a look at this. Very easy access to the camera control. You can press the button, you can manipulate the button. It will allow that. Maximum protection from all angles. Even the action button is protected. And all the buttons feel so real, so tactile. They're not plastic, by the way. Real proper buttons. So again, if you want to go for the maximum protection, this will be your choice. And now let me show you what you can do with the MagClap phone grips. Okay guys, easy, right? It's a magnet, put it there, it's going to stick. So the first thing we notice, we have a hinge here. So we can do like this. Designed by Benks, and by the way, all metal, all very premium materials. 360 rotation. I can just rotate it like this and then boom, voila, I'm gonna use it as a phone stand. But it's not only this, guys. This thing here is detachable. And you might wonder why. Well, let me tell you. I can just close this one, I can detach this, and then I can use this again as a stand with another angle. So it's really cool what Benks did. And by the way, even the hinge, guys, everything is really real. There is no plastic here besides this, and it sticks really a lot. And the best part is, if you do use a Benks case like I do on my S24 Ultra, boom, you can just use it there as well. Which means that I can now use the MagClap phone grip and stand also on my S24 Ultra. This is a very big phone. The other very useful thing here is you can put your fingers and use this as a pop socket. Sometimes I can just use it like this and then my fingers are going to relax. Else, guys, I'm always using the phone with this finger here and this really hurts. But now with this accessory, I can just do it like this, put my fingers there and try to save me the pain. And of course, it doubles here again as a stand. And remember, guys, you can close this and you can use the mini stand. So if you want to get a mini stand in any kind of position, you can do this. So if you're filming yourself with the front or back camera, and for vlogging or whatever, this thing can for sure help. And by the way, this thing isn't that big. It's not gonna take a lot of your space. So guys, this has been now all the new exciting products from Benks. I'm gonna put a link down below in the video. If you wanna order them, you can use my link, it's affiliate. Thank you so much for watching and a lot of respect to Benks for sending me these cases. Stay safe.